Returned to work this morning as the latest fare rises came into effect, coupled with cancellations and delays. Season tickets have risen by an average of 3%, with more commuters than ever now paying more than £5,000 a year to travel into the capital for work. Our political correspondent Simon Harris reports. If you want to see if your route to work is one of the most expensive, then there's a full list. 1 in 5 young Londoners has experienced mental health problems because of unemployment. New figures released by the Prince's Trust reveal worrying levels of anxiety, suicidal thoughts and self-harm among young people out of work. Ria Chatterjee has been to find out more. Further tests are to be carried out to find out how a priest died, apparently of natural causes, in his car in a car park. Father Joseph Williams, who was 42, was discovered slumped over the wheel in a supermarket near Luton. It's thought his body may have been undiscovered for 3 days. An elderly woman is still in a critical condition after an explosion at a block of flats in Chiswick. Hundreds of skateboarders have been at Lambeth Town Hall to deliver 30 boxes of objections in the next stage of their battle to save the skate park on the South Bank. The area has been used by skateboarders for decades, but there are proposals to turn it into retail units. However, campaigners say that almost 95,000 people have signed up to oppose the plans, as Ruth Banks reports. We are watching the ITV News in London, still to come. But first, a quarter of people taking up the government's new Help to Buy scheme are from London and the South East. Is Vince Cable right? Will this cause a rise in house prices in London?
Yeah, but still, it's not really a game changer in terms of house prices.
Because, I mean, I had a look online earlier on today and you can get flats to 160,000, which they're saying is about the average price for people buying homes across the country where Help to Buy is concerned. So it's possible to buy places in London for that price.
Yeah, well, still, not everyone will take advantage of it. There will be some strict conditions.
I mean, there was a lot of talk about this the last quarter with people claiming that the house price was just going to soar, excuse me, out scaremongering, to be honest.
In reality, it is not. There are conditions. It is
to create their own Help to Buy schemes, aren't they? Barclays, HSBC and Virgin, I believe, to a far wider group of homeowners, isn't it?
Yeah, but very slowly. We've seen an increase in transactions.
Thanks very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Well, the ITV News continues with the national and international stories at 6:30. Here's a look at what's happening with Alistair Stewart. Goals, red cards and transfer rumours. Rags Martell is here to take a look at what's happening with the capital's football teams. And you're starting with the transfer window. And Arsenal are apparently got their eyes on Fulham's Berbatov.
That's right. The Gunners now have 2 of their first choice North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham.
I want to look forward to that. Thanks very much, Rags. And the main headlines in London this evening. Rail passengers faced a miserable return to work this morning as the latest fare rises even came into effect, coupled with cancellations and delays. OK, time now for a look at the weather. But I think you've got some bad news.
It is coming up from the Atlantic, and that is raising the sea level combined with spring tide. So luckily in the London region, we're doing actually in some places in Kent, just outside the M25, it was the wettest December for 87 years. Too nice, particularly when not all of them are that well behaved.
Look very, very cute. And that was Martin Stew there, of course. OK, that's it from the London team for now, but we're back with the latest after ITV News at 10. For now, though, it's time to join Alistair Stewart and Mary Nightingale for the national and international news.